No, I know what it is, yes. I know what Wounded Quarry and stuff is, but like... But maybe you don't even need to play that, is what I mean. Because Arcane Mage still does insane prio. And Frosty Cage is just crazy single anyway, like, regardless, right? Both of them do the same thing you do. Although I guess like you don't normally play Mage in Havoc. You fill the role of the Mage normally, right? So I guess maybe you still play it regardless. But if you play with a Mage in the group, I think you must play Demon Surge probably, I guess. Like Fellscard. Just to still speed up stuff. Just like, you know, more pad, it dies faster. And we probably don't even spend that much more time on bosses anyway, to be honest, even if you don't have Wounded Quarry funnel. I don't know, I kind of want to do like some more dungeons with a Havoc and see what's the situation, because I feel like Vengeance is not going to be the meta tank. Even though they're still viable and good, I don't think that they are anything amazing, to be honest. I feel like Pop Pally or like something else is probably potentially better. So I feel like Havoc might have a chance of being playable, who knows? Especially if they nerf mages at some point, right? Because Havoc fills the same gap as Arcane does in the funnel spec. Well, difference is you don't give Mass Barrier, I guess. You give Darkness, which is kind of good for Rot, but not good for big hits, whereas Mass Barrier is more consistent, I guess. That's like the only downside, though. I suppose. Depends. I do want to see it, though. But the other problem is like you're playing like with EU ping on PTRs, like you can't really even play Havoc like, you know, perfectly anyway, because you're permanently behind on globals because of ping and you're a very spammy spec. It's kind of where like Outlaw is super difficult to tell, like usually if it's dog shit or if it's good, because pretty much like all the diehard Outlaws are all EU, and EU ping on NA is impossible to play Outlaw, to be honest. It's pretty shitty. Kind of where like right now, for example, like the Tomovis guy, like the rank 1 outlaw guy is not even logging PTR because he just cannot play it. It's impossible for him. He has shitty ping. I wouldn't log in either, honestly. And Havoc is also pretty spamming, so I guess it's probably not ideal.
Active.
You see the overall right now, right? This is what I mean. I mean, of course, like Havoc doesn't compare to like a Hunter, but I feel like if you play Demon Search like Fellscard build, you keeping up with the DK and the Mage probably gives us more timer than you doing more prior damage in this case, right? Because like the Mage and the DK already do so much anyway. Like you don't need to do it yourself, right? I feel like. Could just be me though. I don't know. Maybe there's a maybe there's a different scenario that would happen, I guess. Like in this particular comp, I think you have to play AoE pad, to be honest. Because that's what the Hunter is doing, right? Like he's just AoE padding. He doesn't like... He's not like hardcore like prioring anything, he's just PPP AoEing everything down, right? No, you will never keep up with them, but I'm saying like, I think you have a better... At least you have like a better potential chance of being closer to them at least, right? Like of course, like you will never be the same as like this fucking Hunter who's doing the same damage as them because they're overtuned, but like, yeah, at least it would be like a smaller gap, and that would allow you to speed up the dungeon for us. Not that was really the problem last time, but it was just like the random deaths. But yeah, still would have been better. We would have had more overall timer regardless.
Containment cell.
I guess.
Impound contraband. Impound contraband. Armed security active.
They're probably gonna buff Havoc, I'm guessing.
Mirror
if it's underperforming though. That's IBF.
Containment cell. Beam splicer. Armed security. Active. Beam splicer. Containment cell. Beam splicer. Active. Nature's Vigil. Beam splicer.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing the same overall as all of them, pretty much. Which is quite a lot faster than what we just had.
Hyper light bomb. Hyper light bomb. Hyper light bomb. Active. Hyper light bomb. Hyper light bomb. Hyper light backhand. Nature's Vigil. Active. Hyper light bomb.
Just check one of his recent Twitch rods. He likely has like a PTR session or something there that you can check and see what kind of build he's running.
Mirror image. Hyper light bomb. Hyper light bomb.
I'm gonna assume he's playing Demon Surge personally though, because I cannot see him playing Aldrachi and doing huge damage. Because I was told he was gapping other people or like being competitive apparently overall, so I don't know. Probably Demon Surge though, I'm guessing. But that's probably like also like playing with like certain specs, right? Like maybe he was playing with like with mages also, which are doing the prio, and so then he doesn't have to do it. So that's kind of like the only scenario that I can see. Because it just feels like, I mean, you are doing damage, but you're not doing insane damage, right? And that's what DK and Mage are doing, both of them, right? And in this case, if the Hunter is doing the same as them, then if you could do like similar, like, well, a little bit less, but like similar, then that would speed the key up by minutes, right? Like, yes, of course you lose prio, but I mean, I don't think the prio would even matter at that point. To be honest. Depends on the key though, like in a key like this, I guess like more single target is actually not a bad thing, because there's like a lot of big elites. There's not that many big pulls, but yeah. Could also just be like a profile thing. For how for this key in particular. Kinda need to see like more dungeons, right? Like bigger pull dungeons or something. I'd be curious to see at least.
Active.
Scaling as well. Could be, yeah. It's possible that they're cheesing also. I'm not sure. Like I was just told that he was doing good damage apparently.
Active.
I mean, I don't really go out of my way to look at like DPS specs, right? I would only be checking like other healers from my perspective, of course, because that's what I would care about.
Open cage.
But I was told that he's doing damage, so something must be going on. Assuming he's playing normally and not cheesing anything, of course. I mean, some people like abusing House of Cards and stuff from live servers also,
Active.
which you will not have next season either, but who knows what the case is here.
Nature's Vigil.
Could be something similar. So he might just have like more secondaries than you or something, playing the exact same build. Could be anything really. You'd have to check the vault of what he was doing to see, to find out, right?
Mirror image. Active. Hazardous liquids. Fan mail. Money order.
Okay, he did all first one, that's humongous. Nice. Means I can save my mass barrier trinket for next one. Very nice.
Unstable goods.
Very far bombas. Yeah. I can get through them. If they could throw to me, I could throw it in. That's how we used to do it in Shadowlands for speed reasons.
Hazardous
Just one by one into another person and they can throw it in.
instability.
That gives it to them.
Fan mail. Nature's Vigil. Money order. Mass barrier.
No. He misunderstood me. Such. It's okay. I will bark Hunter because he's out of defenses. He overpressed too much.
Unstable goods.
Better than underpressing, I suppose, but... Oh, someone stole it. Ah, ooh, ah, ee, ah. It should have been tank.
Hazardous liquids.
I'll let him soak this.
Instability.
We can ignore the far one. Dispel the tank.
Fan mail.
I'll do
Active.
this, and as him. Oh my.
Money order.
Okay, I had to bark the Hunter early. Holy fuck, he died to the AoE. Mage has every defenses though. Why didn't he press anything? I had to worry about Mage instead of the Hunter there. So I threw my globals at him. Okay, well. If I knew that would happen, I would have like pre-barked the Hunter earlier. I didn't expect it.
Hazardous
He's gonna press a wall now probably. With his AoE.
instability.
Mage should just images and alter and he will live.
Fan mail. Active.
Yeah, he did alter. Okay. A bit shitty that did not have to happen. No CR now for the music boss though, that's kinda bad actually. Monk DH, DK or DH? This tier is what is like... You mean like in a perspective of like a tank or something or what?
Nature's Vigil. Mirror image. Active. Active. Active.
That was a bit spicy. Holy moly, he's getting fucked actually. Did we gain like 2 minutes almost on the timer? Or am I tripping? I think it's like nearly 2 minutes almost. Gained. But I mean the hunter is doing the same overall as them though, so that's probably why. I guess. He can compete if he plays Felskard. Yeah, that's what I thought, that's what I mean. Like, I think that's like the only winning condition for Havoc right now. To just compete in overall and then like let them do more single target and stuff than you, I guess.
Image.
And you just exist kinda. It's not exactly a great existence though, to be honest.
Active. Rotten food.
Because the strength of Havoc comes in their prio, right? And if they can't do that prio while doing good overall, then
Menacing shout.
meaningless, right? They probably will buff Havoc though, I can see that happen. I can also see them buffing Frosty Case though, and stuff like this, so... I wouldn't be too concerned, but I feel like if you want to play Havoc, you will definitely have to wait for a tuning patch or two to be like competitive in a real way.
Rotten food. Rotten food. Menacing shout. Rotten food. Nature's vigil. Teleport. Rotten food. Menacing shout. Rotten food.
Felskard 4 pieces is
Rotten
insane.
food.
Could be. That's what I mean though, like, I can, that's the only thing I can see happening, right? Like, just padding with Felskard, but then like you cannot play Eldrachi Prio though, right? Which is
Rotten food.
kind of the point of your existence in the group usually. But I guess like if the other two party members do huge single target, then maybe you don't have to do like insane single, and you can just chill
Rotten food.
and do your like PPP like huge overall
Menacing shout.
and keep up with them on AoE at least, if nothing else. Something like that maybe.
Suppression spark.
Okay, we need to break the shield.
Rotten food.
Surely with the hunters damage we can break it. No lost again though.
Rotten food. Mass barrier.
We cannot break it. We just live them,
Crowd
fuck it.
control.
We just use defenses. We cannot break it, dude. For the
Nature's
life of us
vigil.
we can't break it. We need to save lost.
Menacing shout.
And I don't know if we had CDs for that specific shield. I guess we had based on our
Rotten food.
timings. But we just cannot break the shields. It's impossible. Without broken boomy you cannot break
Active.
shields. Just
Rotten
defensive.
food.
Just defensives, defenses.
Rotten food.
Hunter Kin Turtle. I bark Aaron Bark, where from? Ice Cold. I like how the DK just presses IBF and
Suppression spark.
his other thing. IBF and Lichborn, and he just doesn't give a shit. I have to
Crowd
press Bark
control.
Aaron Bark and Bear from just to feel safe. Motherfucker, dude. And I have so much verse as well on top of all this.
Menacing shout.
Disgusting. Yeah, this shield is gonna get nerfed super hard though. Like there's no way in the universe that this shield goes live like this, dude. This would be so fucking dumb. Like these are like some of the most OP specs in the game right now, and they cannot break the shield. Mind you, of course, we could probably break one with Lust if we saved it properly and stuff, but like the fact that we had to do that is a bit ridiculous, to be honest. That puts the requirements of timing this key way too fucking high. It also requires you to like go like right side route, and if you fail it, you just walk out. That doesn't sound fun at all, to be honest. The build for Druid to do more damage in keys. There's no such build.
Nature's Vigil.
It's all about cat weaving whenever you're able to. It's all about uptime of your bleeds. Min-maxing your globals. It's all about that, nothing else. There's no such thing as a build for damage. It doesn't exist. There's only like a handful of talents that even give you damage to begin with of any kind, so yeah. And you kind of have to give up some of them to even get CC, so that's not really viable. That being like this Killer Instinct, but you have to drop it to get in Cap Roar, so it's not really exactly the most consistent thing ever. It's just about your uptime, just don't think about talents too much. Talents don't matter. As long as you're playing the base thing of like Circlet, and you're playing Grievous Wounded, and your bleeds, of course, you're playing the correct thing. And Wildfucker, of course. After that, it's up to your uptime. And how optimal with your healing you are. So that you can spend more globals doing damage instead. Whatever you know you can get away with it. Keep in mind healer damage doesn't really matter though. So this whole conversation is not really exactly necessary, but yeah. But there's no such thing as like a specific talent build or some shit for it. You're already playing the majority of talents baseline. You don't really have the leisurely ability to not play them because there's just no better talents anyway. It's like, yeah. Don't stress it. I don't know why people keep like overthinking about this type of shit. Like, it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't. Especially in this scenario in Season 3. In Season 3 it matters even less than it does in Season 2. I'm not the one making or breaking these keys. If I can heal the people, then they do the damage and we win. Whatever damage I do is a bonus. You can still do decent overall, of course, but like, not needed at all to do it or not.
Grip of Hunger. Nature's Vigil.
But you're already playing all the talents. Don't stress over it. It's literally already baseline as a talent choice.
Active. Purification Protocol.
And that's only because the other talents are just shit. That you're playing them baseline to begin with. If you had a choice, you probably would go with something else. If it gave you more healing or survivability, you would go for it.
Venting Protocol.
But, well, you know. Our spec tree is kind of scuffed, so it is what it is.
Purification
Not much you can do about it.
Active. Flagellation Protocol.
In terms of choices. What key did I get from Vault? I don't remember. I'd have to check. It's a 20 something. I think it was a free key though. Like a Mother Lord or a Cleft or some shit. I'd have to check.
Active. Flagellation Protocol.
Ow. Holy fuck. That was through Bear from and Shield. Yucky. Why does it do so much damage? Jesus.
Venting Protocol. Chains of Damnation.
Boss came in. Okay, nice, we killed it. No more dispels. Life is good again.
Whirling Annihilation.
I can stampede this first one.
Nature's Vigil.
And we can bail. Oh my. Supreme, you bastard. One dodge for the boys. You greedy motherfucker. He had the Devour buff probably. I'm gonna let him take it again. At least that way he's safer.
Whirling Annihilation.
Yep. Oh, Mage took the gluttony. Well. Gonna bark the tank. I think he's sitting inside the zone or something. Or near it. Whoever has the Devour buff, just please
Active.
protect the group, I beg. One bowl is like 90% of your health or something ridiculous on this key level. Gluttony's on DK. Which means he's gonna greed. Okay, nice.
Whirling
Yeah,
annihilation.
keep guarding this. I'm just gonna barrier this one for safety. Ow. 13 million dull damage, bro. What?
Chains of damnation.
That was through the DR of the shield. I took a ball just to see what happens. Jesus. That's almost as much as my max HP, by the way. Yikes. Yes, the talent's exactly the same. The only difference from live servers to PTR is that you just play Trank. Guaranteedly. Like, instead of playing Dream and Regenerative Heartwood for me, in my case, in the talents that I play, I just play Trank and Inner Peace. That's it. Everything else is identical. Literally the same. No, I think Kiro will ever invite you again. Yeah, why not? As long as he doesn't have people coming. I don't see why he wouldn't. You did fine. Realistically, your deaths were preventable by externals majority of the time, so I don't think you did any major mistakes either, so
Nature's vigil.
as long as you didn't take your deaths in a bad way. I don't think so. You did fine. I don't know. Might have to play non-Havoc though. Because your damage is obviously not on the level of like DK and Mage, so for that perspective he might not be feeling it. So you might have to play some different spec, but he would invite you. I don't see why he wouldn't. In terms of like mechanical perspective, you did fine, right? And that's what matters more. Because you, worst case, you can learn to do more damage, right? Slash to play whatever spec. But you cannot so easily learn to be less shit at mechanics. Depends on the person, of course, but yeah, some people just never learn. They can kick super late. Second one. Dude, the face slash is some serious business. It does so much damage, actually.
Active.
Jesus, bro. Holy moly, this damage is crazy. Circle 8. Need to respect the face slashes. What does he do them in between, man? You fucker.
Nature's vigil.
Nah, dude, this guy needs to get changed. The spell sequence is banned, like... What the fuck is this spell sequence? Like, we're seeing the same thing, right? Like... Either we have to move preemptively super fucking fast, or I don't know, like... This shit's banned, man. How does he expect me to heal us while people are still traveling through the circle for the face slashes? How's that? Like, if he does it right now, like right now, this is fine, right? Like, I can heal us before we have to move for the Shuri, but like... Multiple sets he forced us to move while the thing is happening. That's banned as fuck. We have to move. Are we gonna greet it? Okay, I came back. I had to. Shuri again. Boss is dead. 2 minutes left. Jesus, dude. We can time this on 19, actually. What the fuck? These specs are so broken, though. But yeah, like, I'm essentially just playing Inner Peace and Trank instead of Regenerative and Dream. Dream feels like it overheals too much compared to Season 2. And Regenerative, without the tier set giving you reduce for days, feels pointless. You could play it instead of Cultivation just for longer barks. But, yeah. That's kind of it, I feel like. It just doesn't feel worth it to play it otherwise. To be honest, in my opinion. Like, your talent choices are just super, super limited. It's just how Resto is, man. New dungeon tuning? Oh shit. Yeah, 190 million spot healing on the tank. 53% of my healing in this key was the tank. XD. I mean, it's streets, right? Like, there's not that much heal intense shit that needs to happen, so yeah.